Many people in the beginning, you know, you can experience it almost like you have a band of tension around your head. I felt that when I first started. It will open up. This is what you call the third eye opening up. It opens, and then you have more flow in your system. You don't want to just go out there.
Yes.
Then you are just spaced out. You have to be grounded, and this is why the practice is to circulate it. You know, so feel your grounding, and then as you do the double breathing exercise, really feel it open, and as you feel it open here, then you bring it to the base of the spine, and then it goes up. And okay, then you can allow yourself to gradually open up, upward. And we have advanced practice too, where you really do go up. But you can't.
Talking about this.
Yeah, don't go up unless you are grounded, because it will not be to your advantage or anybody else's. To expand the flow, to transform tension into flow. Yeah. So, of course, it's fine sometimes to just sit and focus on one chakra, but I would recommend, if you're going to do this practice, you know, to really, at the end at least, you know, then try to feel the circulation. Bring it down. The whole point of this practice is to not be here. Yes. Down, down, down. And then it goes up naturally. The energy moves up naturally, you know. You can, there are many different levels that you can practice. If you want to just relax a little more and do something a little bit more like mindfulness practice, okay, just sit and relax. 20 minutes a day would be nice, you know, and just try to feel more relaxed at the end of it, and observe yourself and let go. This is very good. But if you want to go deeper than that and really feel these chakras opening, and to feel the deeper tensions and deeper patterns in your system, which we all have, you know, from family and upbringing and all of that, you want to feel it, which is a little bit like ice in the system, you know, fear and anger and all these things. If we want to feel that ice melt, you melt it by bringing the heat of your attention on it. That's why we have the double breathing exercise. My teacher developed that, and it's really quite brilliant, because as you go in, I mean, it's endless. It opens, 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 and you feel then in that the oneness, you know. What was a problem suddenly is just an open space with subtle energy vibration in it. Does it make sense? This is all just words, you know, but you can really feel that as you practice. And then what happens is that the ice melts, it heats up, it goes to the base of the spine, and very naturally what's called the Kundalini energy rises to the top of the head. This is where it wants to go, and there it meets the universal aspect of ourselves. And it can be dramatic sometimes, you know, if you have things in the system that have been locked up a long time. I had that when I started practice. I had some really strong experiences. So it's important not to be afraid of any of it, and that's why it's important to also have some support in the process, because it's easy to get afraid if you're just sitting meditating and you have these suddenly strong experiences, you know. So that's why we meditate in a group, that's why we have some guided, structured process. The texts that describe some of these processes, you know, explain that basically at the core of existence there's silence. Sound, 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 sound. More and more subtle. Silence. But somehow that silence is not dead, is it? Don't we kind of wait for the next sound to emerge? That was accidental, it worked very well. All the things that we are doing in this practice and many other types of practice is that we are trying to, in a way, go back to where we came from. So when we first sit down, you know, after a very stressful day, most of the time we will feel the agitation and pain and stress, all that. But then we can gradually, like this sound, you know, we can, with our breath, conscious relaxation, we can feel the chakras, and then we open and we let go, and then we just are. And it's kind of an aha experience that comes out, that we are not all these problems that we are thinking about. We are that deeper silence which has life energy vibrating in it, always manifesting, everywhere. I mean, there is oneness. It's just that we don't want to feel it. But just to keep it simple, you know, when you sit down, just feel your body first, be aware, and be very focused on your wish. Know what your intention is. Why am I sitting down here? Well, I'm sitting down because I want to open up. I want to feel my deeper universal nature. I don't want to be stuck in this problem-focused identity. And your intention is very powerful. You can feel in yourself the whole creation process. When you are stressed, nothing works. Because it is in us. You might have experienced, you know, that when you get quiet, that's when you have the best ideas. The more you think, the more you talk, the worse it gets. So it is almost frighteningly simple. It is so simple, it's kind of scary, but it's not easy. It takes work, it takes patience, it takes doing it regularly. Perseverance means, yeah, you know, now how many years have I done this every day now? Many. You know, and it's still not boring to me. It's fresh, because there's always, life always brings new challenges, new things, and you discover again and again that, oh, well, that's also just energy, and I am just that deeper space, and I, you know, and you just, you deepen your appreciation and awareness of the essence of life. That's what you do. And I don't know if that sounds tempting to you, but I don't know anything that's better. I really don't. You know, I mean, there are a lot of nice things in life, but if you don't have that basic contact with the essence, the silence and the energy at the core of it, then it somehow turns problematic sooner or later. And it is really, for me, so wonderful to share that as much as is possible with other people. Share that state. You don't, you know, because if you are in that state yourself, then you naturally will invite other people to share it with you. So this is why we, you know, really value having any kind of little community is nice, but you can bring that into your everyday life. Even when you go into a Roski and somebody's grumpy, you can still feel, you know, that, oh, underneath all that, and you can give a smile, you can invite something positive, you know.